Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Let's go plug this stuff out quick. We're going to get back. I have a low battery, so I'm going to have to go. Might pick up a bid right here, but I want it to just go down here at least 33. And we'll see from there, but I don't know if I'll get it, honestly. It's like slowly going down, but it's not breaking. It's kind of waiting, consolidating for a PPI. So I don't know if I can. I don't know. I'm gonna try a micro. See if that'll work. If not, it won't. But it should. It's just slightly down. We'll see. We'll see. Not bearish. Just want a better price than this. That's why I'm using micros. Yeah, use a couple micros here. Could see how nice this bounce is. Don't know. It's NQ. Hey, wrong one. Wrong chart. Hold on. Watching 3 screens at one time. Okay. Let's see here. So this was our open. This was settlement price, okay? Should probably change that a little bit. It'd be nice to see settlement again, wouldn't it? Alright. See what we do here. No, it's not a head and shoulders. Just want to see it pop a tick over that. Violate this right here. Still in the daily trend, by the way. But I mean, of course you're going to consolidate if you have an all-time high, right? That's just how that works. Let's see. It's still staying on trend line, by the way. Like literally just chilling. Yeah. Oh, I don't have your little VWAP bubble tonight. I need to put your little VWAP bubble. Why do y'all go by VWAP? I don't know why. I don't do VWAP. Bop. That's my VWAP. Alright, let's see here. I'll put your VWAP up here on the black so you can see it better. Add study. All studies. Wilder, who came up with the RSI, who came up with the MACD, who came up with the parabolic SAR. Wilder's actually pretty cool. Asia's opening up mixed right now. It's not like super, but PPI is going to be. I might even just wait until New York after PPI because I expect a lot of up and down. I don't expect. I don't see. I mean, if it could come back down here, I'd be like, yeah, sure. Let's go for a scalp at least. But sorry, where's y'all's VWAP bubble? I actually had the bubble on here. Oh, man, it keeps on flipping off. I'm trying to watch my own stream. Let's see. I want to see something. Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. All right, apply. I'm not staying up till midnight. I say that and then I do, right? It's kind of weird. This is your daily, by the way. What did Open do today? I'm always checking Open. I don't even own that much Open. I don't. I promise you that. There is a rotation out of this, and that's why I'm watching it then. Well, it's not out of this. I'm sorry. It's out of others and into like RTY stuff like that. I want to watch RTY's all-time high because that's literally it's still holding up. It's bull flagging. No, not yet. It would have to actually go over $4 or $5 or $3. It's got to make a new high for me to really be like, yeah. Even though I own it, it could still go back to a buck. But he owns it. He should be pumping it. No, I'm not a liar. Okay, just saying. Why would I be a liar? I tell my L's just like I tell my wins, right? And for whatever reason, when I tell you I have a stop loss right here, y'all are like, okay, let's target his stop loss. Seriously, I feel like that sometimes. I know it's not true. Yes, I do believe in algorithm theory, but no. Y'all be targeting myself. See that one uptick right there? Yeah, that's why I can't. See, that's head and shoulders pattern would not be, that would be relative equal. Well, it's kind of relative, right? But at the same time, this right here should never have violated right there. So yeah. Anyway, you gotta know your patterns if you're gonna talk shit about patterns. I'm just saying. Damn, dude, I just cuss. I usually don't cuss. I was busy trolling like messages and stuff and on it. Now I'm all trolled up and stuff. We're talking stuff on Intuit, and I'll just look at that. All them people right here. Those are stops, bro. Those are all stops. They're like, oh my god, I was wrong. But it still needs to violate this, and it actually needs to fill that right there. And when? I don't know. Put this, and y'all hit it just right there, and then I know how y'all are. I see y'all. We all see you. Oh man, my doggy wants to go outside. Hold on. It's time now is 8:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're 10 minutes in. Give me 1 second. You can't really call that Asia high until Asia starts. Just saying. It's just started to begin. Now on the intraday, 5 minutes. If we go back 5 days, let's look what happened this morning, because that was the very definition of a double top. Very definition. But what did it leave behind? That. Then it left that. Left all kinds of goodies for people to play with in it. That's why I don't call it tops, even though that is a classic double top. That's why I don't call it double top. And it's 50, and I already measured that because I traded a little bit today. So your support or your actual target tonight would be 50% of that, which would be 23,980. I gotta turn down the news guy. He's loud. I don't think y'all can hear him, but he's loud in my ear. So if I was interested in shorting, it'd be up there. It'd be past this. That's just another obstacle. Because you do have this, and a couple other things, but it doesn't have to hit any. It could just consolidate and just, oh, melander. I like to call it melandering. It's just melander. But anyway, your 19 handles above the V. Yeah, whatever. What are my kids doing in the other room? Jesus. I don't even know if I want to go. Being a single dad. Oh, hey. I'm not Yiddish, but boy, hey. I'm telling you, man. being a widower kind of sucks sometimes. So that 5 minute doesn't look too bearish, does it? So I'm not going to call no tops. Just like you can't really call a bottom, right? You can, but not to the tick. Now intraday, we can. Like today, in somebody's streamer chat, I said it's going to settlement, and it went to settlement. It went below settlement, so I didn't really call it to a tick, did I? But you could tell, you could tell. But what was more interesting about it, I was short here. I covered here, well before all this stuff, and just because it started to scare me and freak me out a little bit around 11 o'clock, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to hold. But I said it's still going to settlement. So it's still going to settlement whether I get out or not. Um, it's a bold statement, wasn't it? No, it's just a chart. It's where it needed to go, man. And really, you're going to get this kind of consolidation that's going to chop you up all day after you make a move that's all-time high and then 160 points down or 100 handles down. It meanders. It's like we got PPI, we got this, we got that. And it preys on the impulse of people. It preys on the impulse of people that, ooh, I missed this bottom, or ooh, I missed shorting this top, and it just preys on it. Algorithmic theory, not market maker theory. Market makers get effed up all the time. Yeah, Night Holdings, Night Holdings, Night Holdings went out of business, and they're routers. They route orders, but they also can long and short whatever that they're doing. They could buy puts. Hold on one sec, please. Kids roughhousing in another room, lordy. I'm like, jeez. And if we were to break all this, we'd make that. I have a stop loss. I just moved up. Y'all heard me place an order earlier at 8. But, yeah. I'm going to turn on the volume on that. Let's see here. Still got about 13 minutes. Let's see. Again, I'm not paid here to be here as even as an influencer. I don't get kickbacks for that. I don't have enough people. Like I need 3 viewers a day on Twitch, and I barely ever get it. Sometimes I'll get bot attacked though, and it's like, are they just trying to fudge the numbers? I don't know if I'm talking into the ether or not. I don't even have subscribers. It'd be nice if y'all did, but hey, I understand. Oh man, I get it. Let's see. Oh well. So we're gonna talk it out a little bit. Yeah, they're roughhousing with that dog back there. It's like what? Okay, so we got this right. Still about this candle right here. It doesn't have to hit this today. I'm just looking at something real quick. 50% of the low and 50% from low to high of yesterday's intraday is this number right here. It's 61% actually, not 50. Why on the world did you go? Where did you take it? Dang it. Alright, I see what I have to do. I have to go way over here. There it is. There's something in this candle. Oh, that's 61. Ah, I see. It's right there. Try to look above. Well, that's pretty nice bear structure. It's 61. 50 would be down here though, which we keep on tagging, by the way. It came back and revisited this. Surprised it didn't come up here. Left a lot of stuff behind. That's why I can't really call it a top. And how long is it a top? You know? Let's see. That is nice. Kind of sort of went over that. You can look at 30-second and actually get a better grasp of what's going on. There's something up there. And it just happens to be right there by 24K. It wants to run away, but it can't run away. It wants to go down, but it can't. It won't let it. Not yet. But you have people like big people like hedge funds like JPM and stuff. They're willing to do that because of October and the seasonal lows, and all they're going to do is hopefully just add support to it. They're pretty much the only ones that I can think of off the top of my head with that kind of margin. I mean, this is a regular live account, and I can't. I don't have the margin to do that with this account. Just not to stay months with it, you know. But when they start to cover, I'll just cover slightly. Gotta look at the bodies. The bodies tell the story. The wicks, they do the damage. I was in a stream, and the guy kind of sounded like he was. He's definitely an ICT trader, but I don't know. I like some of his concepts, but I do. He could see things that I cannot see, and yes, I would suggest if you want somebody who could teach, just look at a bunch of different ICT videos. I've only been trading like 15, 20, well, 15, 17 years. He's been trading like 30, about twice as long as I have. A little bit more than that, I reckon. Okay. Tagged it once, right? But it didn't go beneath. I'm skeptical. Alright, let's see here. That's 5 minutes. I'll try to stop me out one time. We got 7 minutes till 8:30. Should be some kind of reversal or expansion. We don't have to stay up here. We can blast back up here with PPI. Let's look at RTY. Instead of NASDAQ all the time. I spent way too much time talking about NASDAQ, don't I? I watch other streamers, it's like, don't do that, do that, don't do that. Not here, not there. And when I said, oh, it hit settlement, I think they thought I was getting long, but I was like, bear trap. On the 5 minute RTY. That's a freaking bear trap, though. It's a rising wedge. No, it's not. It's just not. You know why? That right there. That right there. This right here. That's where I'm interested, right there. See if that holds. Why do you say it's? Because it can go down here, still be bullish. I don't know about the trend line for RTY, but there was a lot of short term. YM's RTY's big brother, Rut's big brother, or big sister, however you want to say it. How's oil doing today? Still in that 60 freaking range. I went to 61. Remember we were talking about that 62? And we're here and it pops. It'll pop off this level. I say you can't chart it, but you can. So look where we're going now. Right there, it just had to feel that wick. Didn't even have to go that low, actually. Ooh, we had data on that too. I forgot to trade that today. Too busy with other people's streams. I couldn't freaking trade this. Let's see. Let's see our other one, Nat Gas, real quick. I want to see Natty. They're like, why do you trade Nat Gas? Nobody trades Nat Gas. That's a lie. It just doesn't have the volume that you want. Y'all boys and girls want volume. That's not too cool. I can't just do that. Let's look at a higher time frame than 5 minutes. What the hell? Because at least with the hourly, I can go, okay, we filled that on Sunday. And we trickle down. That does look like a freaking bull trap though, doesn't it? Straight up like that. Hit that. 836. I'm sorry, that looks like a bull trap. It comes down and rejects. It's like, no, man. The path of gap, bro. Path of gap. Keep an eye on that, though. Somebody in the comments remind me to keep an eye on that. SOXL. It's my favorite. Keep on trucking SOXL. Semiconductors making higher above the fib. Look at SOXL. Somebody knew I was going to talk about SOL. That's what it was. One of y'all were like, he's going to talk about XOL. Let's front load it. I love XOL. Okay, it's the semiconductors. All right, it's the semiconductor ETF. And we had 400 or 500 people watching last night, and I want to appreciate and thank you all. I do. I don't know how many of y'all were bots, but I think most of y'all are real. I'm not just talking into the ether. Oh yeah, Semis does weigh into the Nasdaq, by the way. Some of y'all should know. YMCA. Double bottom. Right there. That's the double bottom. Double bottom. 1, 2, boom. YMCA. Somebody's like, no, bro, you're in C territory, man. I'm like, what? 2 more minutes to 8:30. See what happens. Expansion or denial? Looks like we want expansion, to be honest with you. Me gold! I hate gold. Anytime to short gold's a good time. I'll short up here, though, if I could. I hate gold. I'd rather play GLD. See that top? It just ticked over it a little bit. It can come all the way down here, and that's still bullish. We just want to cover this, man. No, there's something up there that you need to do. Don't lie to us, guy. Euro USD. Look at that bottom. It comes back, retests, and says, nope. You gotta love that. And people are interested in that. It is kind of a Trump trade if you think about it, because Euro USD was really high too when he was in office last time. So that's a thing. Yes, I voted for the guy. Yes, he was bearish when Powell talked, but Powell was like actually very dovish. I thought it's Trump that said, "Dude, you suck." I'm like, really? Don't say that to the people. I'm still waiting for it to fill that wick. There's a reason why. Okay, there's a reason why they just said, "Okay, we're gonna up the market right there." By the way, that's your gap right there for today on the dollar. It's going down, and that's the reason why Euro USD is doing what it does. And this is all daily. This is only the hourly. All right, so the time now is 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's see if we can't get over this little hump right there on NQ, while SOXL is just making some extraordinary adjustments there. If you're on Twitch, or if you're on Twitch, or I want to see it go into, I want to see it like at least try to violate the 60 again. Like I said, Asia's mixed, so it might not. I don't know. This is not my type of setup. Let's see. I might wait around until 10:30. We got time. Can't make all-time highs every single night. Why not, bro? Because that's not how life works. Got PPI in the morning, so I would just cover like they did with CPI. Just cover before if it does go down. It went down in London though. London took it down. London Bridge is falling down, falling down. They got the craziest stuff happening in London too. Oh man. Arresting people for memes and letting people go that were somebody had entered at somebody else's house and they didn't arrest the guy who did it, but they investigated the person who complained. And I'm like, wait, what? I mean, I get it. The guy might have said he didn't know and the police couldn't do nothing, but I don't know why they arrested the woman. Well, they talked to the woman, they investigated her. It doesn't mean that they. And I'm like, bro, that's I don't know. Are we topish here? Do I have to exit my position? I don't think we're that topish. I'll put my stop down here. Just in case. Because it's melandering again. I don't trust the short on it, but I will get stopped out if I have to. I've seen people with micros say, okay, I'm going to do 40 or I'm going to do 50. No, mine's got to be a little quicker than that. I'm sorry, but with the macro you could do, a micro you could do, you know, 20, 30. It's not going to really hurt you. There's plenty of time to trade tomorrow. I know there is. With PPI, Lord, you trade the after effect. You could trade up to it, or you could trade it. I don't even trade it with my own account, my live account, my TD Ameritrade or E-Trade. So go down here. If we can go down here, I might. I wanted to go down to buy it, but it's just still meandering, waiting on PPI. Oh man, the London markets really actually they had the chance to sell it down here. I think most people joined in right here. Okay, it's not coming in. That's why I say I didn't take that whole advantage, even though it did on the 5 minute. On 15 minute, it doesn't look that scary, does it? Let's see how far down this thing goes. I'll stop myself out if it goes any lower. How low will you go? Yeah, we're about to stop out. Well, it fall where it may. We'll get back to it later. It's no biggie. You're going to set a stop loss for one of them down there. I'm going to retest that opening low. That'd be cool. I'd pick up some down there. What was the price down there? Anybody remember? About 40 handles down. I don't know. About 40, 39. Just way down there. Yeah, buying like up here is as scary as shorting up here. It really is. She's like, what are they going to do? Are they going to pick it back up? Took one off, as you heard. Stop down here. See what happens. Well, yeah, that's going lower. Wonder how much lower. 34, 32. It's got some support at 31, 4, 32. Oh, I hope everybody's having a good night. Market is mixed tonight anyway. It doesn't mean that's the top of the year. No, it just means it needs to consolidate and do all this funky crap. I was even debating doing a stream. I was like, yeah, it's gonna go up and down like this all freaking night. Ugh. Until PPI. That's when it gets interesting. But I just covered 4 PPI just in case if I was short. Because even if it's bad numbers, even if it's terrible numbers, right? What'll happen is it'll still wick like badly both ways. So if you're long, you're gone. If you're short, you're gone. Yeah, not a fan of it. Hmm. Yeah, usually when there's nothing to trade, I'll go play chess or something. There we go. Got stopped out. See what happens. Philandering. What are we gonna do? Just stop and run back up? So what you gonna do? Really? Y'all suck. I don't know how far. I don't trust either one. There's no clear path. I mean, you see this on the 15 actually does not look bad at all. You did violate that day. You touched that on the 15. How did we do it? Go 15, 30-minute, hour. Right here, it's just, yeah. Let the Bulls and Bears fight it out. Let's see. I don't need that top. I'll let them stop me out. I moved my stop right there, and I was happy. I took my L. Still, are we in this range still? No. Oh, that's oil. Why oil? No, that's not oil. That's Dixie. Thought I had it on there. Let's see. What's the EMS? MES. Ew. See, I could only be a bear. I'll short with you down here. Right down here. Jesus, guys. I didn't say right there on. Okay, well, whatever. Let's see. I'm glad I got stopped out. Let's see. Let's see what happens. It's got 30 more handles to go anyway. So, as soon as I said if ES starts to roll, then I'll join you on ES. And y'all just took NASDAQ down a little bit. Yeah. Ah. Apparently, I wasn't the only one who got stopped out. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna hold. What to do? What to do? What to do? Play chess. Yeah, because that low is like 20 handles down. PPI will do everything now. So I mean, if y'all are short, I'd cover prior to that. That's just me, my wishful thinking, I guess. Yeah, ES looks like it wants to roll over too. Well, it's not gonna roll over too bad. I mean, it can go to 6470 though. It looks like support. Well, 6472, 6473, something like that. We'll see if they can even get that low. I don't know. It might. Was the all-time high. I think it gives us something to look forward to later. So I wouldn't mind getting back in SOXL. Can't wait until October to see the real lows, the real lows, and those things. I will be picking more SOXL. Did anybody see the screenshot I put on FinTwit like a month after I did that? And I got that what was it, 86% on that. I got pretty good on that actually. But you gotta wait for the lows. I mean low lows, like discount. Like when people are freaking running in the streets and panicking and just god awful stuff, you know what I mean? Ah, that kind of stuff. Let's see. We do have a little further to go. I want to see a little. Yeah. Let's see if we go over this right here. Yes. Just that thing. I'm not trusting that thing at all. It's called rotation. That's still not a. That's not what you. That is not a Head and Shoulders. I don't know what fund manager told you all that, but that's not a Head and Shoulders. We could go down here. We can go straight right here, but that's still not a Head and Shoulders because this would be under that. That's why I hate people on FinTwit that talk shit about patterns. Like, no, that's not that. That's not how I saw it. Oh man, melandering again right here. I knew we were going to get something. We're not getting a big bounce off of it, are we? Melanderers. We're not getting a bounce at all. They're scared. Should see something, but I see nothing. Let's see. That should at least go up here. Say hi to it, kiss it real quick. Huh? I don't know. Asian markets reaction was down. How far down in Western, man? I don't know. It's got to bump around a little bit. I mean, I'm interested in shorting right here, to be honest with you. Yes. This is the hourly. See how it rolled over on the hour? Made its way back up. Let's see. Let's measure that real quick, shall we? On the hour. I like measuring stuff. Measure twice, cut once. Y'all ever heard that expression? At 75 and down. By the way, there's a whole bunch of support right here. So, like 6,500, we're going to short that, and that's what they did. Well, it's not just shorts; it's people getting out of their positions that are up. I mean, think about how far up we are giving the year. Okay, and is forcing people to buy. That's why I don't really trust it. I'd rather be playing chess. I'm just saying. Oy vey. Hope everybody's having a good evening. The hourly's under this one too. It's gonna be a slow. It might be slow going down if it does go down. And then pop back up there and beat PI. If the numbers are good. If not, the Bears will attack. Oh my god. They're like up. No, we don't know what up is. Let's see. Check my. It's always a bear. Out there. That's where I want to be. Rumble tells me. Oh man, I need more people on Twitch. See, I'm not even affiliated to tell you all this stuff. Then I get bot attacked. It's like, why am I getting bot attacked here? Need Doom Bears. Aren't doing good enough. Doomer Bears. Come on, Doomer Bears. It's the end of the world, man. Where are you coming? Right here? Right here? Where are you going to go? Huh? Y'all won't make it past that, I don't think. Y'all might. I don't know. Might take a short with you. Hold on. Might take one. There. Oh, already stopped out. See? I suck at shorting. Nah, I don't. I'm starting to get a little pop off that. Just a little, but it won't underneath that. Come on, Bears. Y'all aren't doing a real good job. You know that, right? Bears like, yes, we are. You sure you are? I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Make some Bears mad. Y'all can't get the NASDAQ down any further, man. Come on. Come on, Bears. Horrible job, Bears. Horrible job. Oh, man. Uh, Goes in, attaches that. Sir, settlement. Same settlement as yesterday, actually. Literally, same settlement. Just waiting for the market to catch up. What I mean by that? That's all it's doing is waiting for the market to catch up. Same settlement price. Not the same open, same settlement. Not the same close. Oh, man. Let's see. Yeah, I'd be more interested around here to buy. That don't mean I have to short it. Nope. Doesn't mean that at all. See, every time you try to short it, pops you right back up, doesn't it? Just doesn't have a lot of meat on the bones. That is a bull trout though, right there. Oh man, we shall see. Yeah, if I drew this line straight up, talking about, yeah, probably about Thursday morning. That makes sense though, PPI being Thursday morning. And draw that because I haven't drew it in a while. That's that daily trend line, which counts more than your hourly and all that other stuff. Your VWAP, bro. You're below your VWAP, bro. Nah. Let's see here. Same thing for this, right? When we drew this out and it was daily, remember? Wink. How low do you really think you're going to take it? Do you know how many buyers to year you get? Lots. But a lot of people are hedged. A lot of people take profits. So, I don't know. This is my Euro USD. I'll see if I can't do something with that. I didn't know. Might not. They are working on breaking that NASDAQ support, aren't they? Jeez. I'd rather wait on that. So you don't know if those PPI numbers are going to be good or bad. CPI, though, it's a little different. There are people that sit up all day and night calculating that crap. Good for them. Anybody played Euro USD? Or if you got a chart that you want me to look at, I will. Oh man, we could do either. Doesn't seem like much right now. It's meandering. Nobody wants to buy the all-time high. Nobody wants to short the all-time high. Everybody's waiting for the PPI. CPI was a good trade, I ain't gonna lie. But it had to go down to come up. And sometimes that happens. But that dollar, though, I want that dollar to feel that wick. That was just crazy. I don't know. What's done in the dark is usually shown in the day. Oh. Time now is 9:01 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast of America. Thank you for joining us. And we're just watching. Like I said, I'm not interested in this price action at all. Kind of trading Euro USD, but I don't know. Even that's kind of like, because tomorrow is the day I want to trade, not today. And it doesn't seem to want to hold this, so I don't know. It just keeps on making slower lows. Let's see what it does. There's not much going on. Yeah, it does look like it wants to go lower, but they are dragging it slowly. Jesus. I mean, no real support off this area, so I don't know. I mean, there is support, but it's not bouncing off that support, if that makes sense. I don't know how low they expect it to go. I mean, I could think of down here, but that's about all I could think of targeting. But all you're going to do is have somebody like me going, okay. Let's see. Right there, they made a stand at 23.773. See all that? You don't want to get caught up in that on the hourly. No. They could try to go for this, but I don't know if they'll even break that, to be honest with you. They're just trying too hard. Y'all trying too hard, guys. That might take all night if they could do that. And I'm in something totally different. I do have that up there because that's what y'all like. I don't know why y'all like that so much, but yeah, I personally, uh, going to take this lower. Go lower, please. Lower. A lot lower. Thank you. You can get that one too. Oh man, excuse me. My battery's low on this thing, so like I said, it's got to go down here for me to get interested. Like that's 15 minute. I want to see it go down there, or at least like bounce off of that, but it's not even doing that right now. Let's see. That was good for 10 points, but I look for higher than that. Remove the wicks. There is some way you can adjust the wicks. See, I said that looked like a bull trap. It looked like a bull trap. Honestly, this is just a target for tomorrow. You know that, right? Like PPI, it's a target. Anything you do in Asia should get revisited either by London or us. Usually. Doo, 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 doo. Oh Lord. Yeah, I did hear in somebody else's stream they were talking about it was going to go a little bit lower, but I mean, I don't know how low you expect it to go right now. I honestly don't. You're literally in settlement range and opening range. Opening range is like wide. Like in 5 minutes, I was wide. And all I could think of is right down here at like 12 something. Not even close, because what it'll do is tick a little bit lower, a little bit up if it does go down that far. Right now, it's just taking people stops that were lazy. I got to do that. I'm not a signal service, by the way. Let me see how many people I got on Twitch. I need like 4 people on Twitch because I am not. I'm not a. What do you call it? Influencer. I'm not an influencer, but the other. Oh, yeah, affiliated. See, that's where they bounce stuff was right there, right here. The opening low. Is that the opening low? Yep, that's the opening low. Yeah, it's right at the opening low, which was lower than the settlement. See, Taiwan's moved a little bit higher, but Singapore, Singapore's stock market on Wednesday ended 3-day slide. Malaysia, the open green. Yeah, no real big news. Tomorrow night they should have their PPI. I have to check, but I think that's going to be it. Current news. And that could be a big bull trap for PPI too. And honestly, I want to go long, but I want to go long then. That makes sense. We're setting time. It's not it, is it? Dang it. I'm doing something in the background right now. Totally different. Current news. Indicators. How achievements. How on achievements. How do Huh. Got it. Oh man. Let's look here. Does look like a bear trap. So we're just gonna, yeah, that relative equal. Still don't trust it until, even though we did, I don't trust it. Somebody's like, that's all we needed, bro. Look, this is what they did to you. That's all we needed, bro. New all-time highs tonight, bro. Good luck with that poor PPI. Even though it's good. See what I mean? Like, y'all treated it like a head and shoulders. You can actually measure that like it's a head and shoulders. It's not. Not at least the way I was taught. The sentiment says. That's why I say it looks more like a bear trap, but I don't know. What do I know? We'll see it go over that 40 again. Maybe I might get short with you over that 40 or 50. Oh, y'all just ain't. The Bears just ain't really doing, like, I don't know. I mean, it just seems more strength on the bull side, regardless. That's just me. I had the weirdest dream about my late wife last night. Oh man, taking care of them kids. I'll tell you, a lot of weird dreams, but it's all good. She just comes and visits me in my dreams. I know what you're thinking. Is that why you do this at night? I don't know. I've been doing it at night forever, before my kids were born. Uh, I remember one time I had a dream about her, and it was like, I don't know how to describe it, but have you ever like, you know how when somebody comes beside you, you almost automatically know who it is, and when they brush up against you, you know whose flesh it is? Literally felt like she touched me one day, and I'm like, one night, and I woke up and I couldn't go back to sleep. I was like, Jesus, that felt so real. That's crazy. That ain't so crazy. Think about it, you get so used to it over time. 17 years, you get used to that. And I don't know, man. I don't know. Just one of them things. I'll sort it out when I get to heaven. I will sort all that out. But I ain't in no hurry. Melandering big time tonight, I swear. That's why I say I can't really trade this. Not right now. Just kind of melandering here. Oh, man. And it'll do that probably until either China or London. So we're just watching. See if that test holds. It did a back test, but I don't know. I don't think it'll hold, but we'll see. I'm not buying up here. I don't want to buy up here. I'd rather wait until PPI. Struggling petro sector. I don't see that. They're bearish on oil. They suck. Can't be bearish at 60 bucks a barrel. I'm not indifferent oil either. They could do this all night too. Just slowly grind it down and just grind everybody out until PPI. Then y'all don't have a margin to play with tomorrow. That's why it's just safer to wait until after PPI. It's just safer, bro. But yeah, ES does look like crap right now. So wait for ES to do its thing, find its footing down there. No sense in being the hero. But yeah, it was just a crazy dream. I felt like she was really there, and I said, "I miss you," and she said, "I bet you do." And I woke up and I couldn't go back to sleep. I did a stream too after that. Yeah, so let me get my mind out this real quick. That was interesting. But yeah, I think I'm thinking about her a lot since I had to get the kids to school, and, all that stuff, and get them all ready. Spoil the hell out of them kids too. I don't think she'd mind me spoiling the hell out of the kids, right? Nah. See if that Nazi, Spazzy Nazi can make it over that 33, 34, 36. I have to make it to the 40s really for me to get interested. Oh, it's got a long way to go. I really do want those V-shaped bottoms. I love those. Hasn't done that yet. This is just speculation type stuff. It does look like a bear trap, but those things can take forever to form. So I'm not like 100 on that. It's got to be like an A+ setup. It's not. You'll know when you'll know. You'll know. But I like the V-shaped bottoms. Honestly, those are my favorite. Or get one of them bar traps, but hmm, these structures sometimes take forever to break down a little bit. You could literally go down like 2,500 points and it would still, well, 23. 23, and it'd still be bullish. 23, 24. 24 would be 10%. I don't think we get a 10% off that. I'm not calling it tops. Tops are kind of interesting because they will try to stop you out either way before you even realize it. Bottoms too. I mean, I see some stuff down there that I'd like to see worked on there, but that don't mean that they're going to do it. I don't know. Pretty good range, I guess. It was 12 to what? 65? It's a 50 handle range. It's not in the sandals. Y'all play with Asia. Asia gets some pretty nice moves too, though. So 6.5 hours, little. Can y'all hear the news that I'm listening to? I mean, it ain't no real big news. It's just Asian stock market news. It ain't looking healthy. That's why I can't buy nothing right now. But you never know. Let's see. I want a V-shaped bottom or something. Something I could be like, yes, I'm in. And that might not happen until PPI, so I don't know. Because it could be a sell the news or it could be buy the news. It doesn't matter if it's bad or good. It's going to react at 8:30 regardless. We'll see. Sometimes the way to win the game is not to play at all. Oh yeah. So okay, so jobs data in Australia was slightly lower than expected. Wouldn't be terrible. Aussie dollar is kind of Aussie dollar. This is where you play forex, by the way. Let me know if y'all are interested in forex because I love forex. To be honest with you, that's why y'all see this one screen, but I'm looking at a different screen. Yes, I'm fully aware. I see Nasdaq going down. Yeah, I see that, but that's not what I'm looking at. Let's see. That is not. I got a couple different monitors here. Yeah. I love when people say, "Well, what's that got to do with us?" That ain't our news. It's not, but it does. Like gold, and if you got gold or anything that's like with the dollar and stuff like that, it does affect that. So it does affect us in a way. Um, Maybe not directly with NQ like we're watching NQ, but that's why I have other instruments. You trade the product, you don't be the product. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Oh, we'll see. But still, and I'm watching Nasdaq because I want to go long, but there ain't nothing to long. Not I can't long a barcode. So can't go long this right now. What you got off that between 904 and right now doesn't look healthy at all, to be honest with you. But that's just my 2 cents. Oh, that's what I think they're going to do is try to push it down for PPI and then just bring that damn bad boy back up. That's personal. There is no, like I'm doing all this stuff right here with the chart. There's no guarantee that'll happen, but that's what I think. Do I think we made our all-time? It's too close to call. You still got December and everything, and it really depends on how low they want to take. Um, October, you know, because you got that seasonal low. I don't know if they want to even play with that right now, honestly. Let's see what they do here in the now. Oh man, that's why it's melandering. They don't really want to do one way or the other. Too choppy. It's like a big barcode. So we'll see. Uh, we'll see what it wants to do. Kind of, sort of. You can go out with this. Do like this. Hold up. Where you at? Right here. Let's look at ES real quick. So I think this is where it really finds its footing on ES. And on the minute, you can't really go by the minute unless you're going to enter. But see, I mean, it's sloppy as crap, really, to get down here to play with it. It almost acts like it wants to go lower than this, but that's equal highs. That's what got you up there. That's what I was playing, by the way. The equal lows, I mean, take equal highs. But look at that ES, though. It's starting to turn a little bit. I don't know, man. We could pull back just to go up. So we'll see. We shall see. Oh, man. It is what it is till it is what it ain't. Technically, if you take your line, hold up. I just saw something on the 30-second chart. Technically, this is how you do it. Show y'all something. You go there, but you want to do hourly. Switch that to the hourly. Because y'all know all this is really, it's not, it looks bad, but it's not. See that guy right there? Right there? Like that down. You can do with your body too. Like that. Boom. Right up in here is where I'd short. We already discussed this. This is your settlement. This is your opening range. See how wide that is? Go down to 30. Do, 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 do. 30 minutes. Bright light, bright light. This will be the part. This is where everybody wants to really short because then they can get down right there about 23, 8, 30. Actually, be 840. It'd be up here a little bit. It wouldn't go into last week's opening range. Shouldn't. It might. But that's what's going to mess a lot of people up if it goes way down there. See how high they pick that up before they do that? All it is, you're just coming off of it. That's all it is. It's not running away. That's why it's melandering. Blue all top, dude. No, because you can actually measure that down even if it is. So you can get that. See all these little tiny pops? It's not going to be like easy shorting this. Y'all know that, right? What do you mean I'm up 50 points? Not really. You're not. You got stopped out a couple times, didn't you? No, you did. So I can't be full on bear. Now you break on something like you know, the low or something. The opening's low. No, I'll talk to you about it. I'll be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. But right now it's just really wiki. Too wiki for me. For me, I mean, I don't know. Did make a lower low, so I'm cautious about even trying to go long. Well, from open, it's actually a higher high, but a higher low, which is bullish. Until you break that, I can't be bared up with you, if that makes sense. Because you barely touched that 20. And then paper hand shorts were like, no, man, 20. Shit. We got to cover here at the 20. Too many paper hand shorts, man. We could watch it together, but I ain't playing with you. Start to make new lower lows, then I'll be like, yeah, okay. You have to go low, low. Break the 20, man. Break the 20. No, y'all don't want to? I don't know. Y'all tipped under it, but y'all don't want to break it? See, that's what I'm talking about. It's not, I don't know. It breaks that. Let's see if it breaks that low. It might break that low. And yes, no, that's still not a head and shoulders pattern. I'm sorry. Even if it breaks the low, I can't agree with you on that. But that's the thing too about shorting. If you're going to short, you got to be patient, just like when you're long. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say, "Oh, okay, well I got stopped out 2 points above and all the other stuff." That's why I say paper hands, because I mean, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it, but it's going to go rock back and forth just like if you were long. But right now, people are like, "Well, we're too close to all-time high to short, and we're too close to all-time high to buy." So you don't really have any buyers or sellers. You just have, algorithms and market makers going, "What do we do?" And tell PPI, So they're just like going to move it around, slush it up, and just try to take advantage of you the best way they can, the best way they know how, and that's why they're billionaires. You got well, Knight Holdings not around anymore, but you do have stuff like Alibaba or Aladdin, BlackRock's Aladdin, and you have JPM stuff. And just watch to see if it'll break that low. That what was it, 12 or 10? It was 23.11, and your next support would be way under that. Well, not way under that, but it'd be under that. I mean, bears would have so much work to do. So I don't know, man. I don't trust it. It's just too poppy for me. I mean, but you got to figure out why you're short or why you're long. All time high, yeah, that's good. Which one? You know, I've never heard of an all time low, but you can go lower. You know what I'm saying? So ask yourself, you know, why is this price better? I want to buy with you when you know cover. You know that, right? I mean, so I'm looking at points to buy. That's just how I am. That's like a Williams type thing, but that's how I am. But we could break that low. I mean, I'm still not a buyer here at this low, but that's just me. That is just silly old me. Talking about the trade, ask yourself why you're going to get into it before you get into it, and start asking yourself why you got into it. And that goes for setting your losses, you know, stop losses. That goes for everything. You got to manage it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more than going to a slot machine. Okay, you got to put in some effort. You ain't got to be the smartest person in the world. You ain't got to be the dumbest person in the world. But you got to, you know, why am I going to get into this trade first? Or else you're going to have about 50, 60 different trades, and you're going to wonder why. You know, the commissions are going to eat you up. So you don't ever want to get into that type of situation. That's where it's going to harm you, you know. But yeah, like I said, I don't even trust that little support area. But that's just me. That is just me. Oh, my microphone's about dead, so I will let y'all go, and I will talk to y'all later. I do appreciate y'all stopping by. Please like, subscribe, and all that other good stuff. I want to end the stream real quick if I can never find a button, because I is tired and there ain't nothing for me to trade.